Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Haz Diesel bringing you the real. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, here he comes. Oh shit.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yo, what's going on? I'm Haz Diesel, and I'm about to give y'all the real. But first, I need you guys to go hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss any of the action that we bring to you. Alright, right off the bat, the dceu, they're doing my man Henry Cavill dirty. They're doing that man some dirt, boy. I'll tell you. We don't know if he's signed on. We don't know if he's not on. It's very confusing, man. And it's just like, you watch Man of Steel, a lot of people are like divisive on it, but it's a really good movie. And, you know, he played that part, man. He played a modern day Superman. Like, big props to Christopher Reeve, man, because obviously he like kicked this whole superhero genre off. You know, with the original Superman, he was perfect at the time. But that's a 60s, 70s, early 80s Superman, right? Where it was, you know, truth, justice, the American way. All right. It's a little different these days, man. So with the superhero movies we got now, they're a lot more realer, man. It's more real. It's more set in the real world. So that's what we got with Henry Cavill, right? So he was placed in his own movie like a fish out of water, and he had to deal with the fact that he was finding out he was an alien. He was just understanding why he has his powers, and he had to deal with a threat that came from his own original planet. The destruction that happened in Metropolis, like that's what really would happen if you had superpowered beings fighting in the middle of a city, right? You're gonna get a lot of destruction, you're gonna get death. Like that's what really happens. And I think a lot of people took that to the negative, and it was just like, yo, this is what would really happen. So people are used to, you know, the old Superman, and you know, he's saving cats out of trees. Like that's not what superheroes do. That's granted, all this stuff is fantasy, but that's not how it goes down. So we get Batman vs Superman, and it's just like they kind of, you know, DC, they messed it up. Mostly Warner Brothers, they messed it up. I like the film, but they messed it up. They put Superman up against Batman, and really they had no reason to really hate each other, right? They tried to artificially create a conflict, and because of the negativity to that movie, they was starting to look at Henry Cavill like he shouldn't be Superman. And it was just like, it's not his fault. Like, if you give the man crap to work with, like, what can you expect, right? With the success of Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Shazam, the DCEU, Warner Brothers, they're keeping on the actors and the characters that made them either the most money or critical success. So this is where we have Henry Cavill in limbo. You get reports that they're going to get the Man of Steel sequel together, which everybody wants to see. And then you get reports like, hey, like they're shopping for a new Superman. So it's just like, we don't know what it is. We know Ben Affleck. We know he's out of going back and forth for a couple years. We know that he's gone. You know, we know Ben Affleck is gone with his time as Batman. We have a new Batman with Patterson from Time Out. What's that movie with the vampires? What's it called?
Vampire in Brooklyn?
No, that's a good one.
Talking about fucking
The wax shit, man, with the wolves and the
Twilight?
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I needed that. So.
The one with Vampire in Brooklyn.
The second he was like the wax shit with the werewolves, like, oh, Twilight.
I knew somebody would figure that. I love Vampire in Brooklyn, yo. Robert Pattinson from Twilight, and you know, obviously, you know, people like Ben. They didn't really like the movies he's in, but they like Ben as Batman. You know, he probably had the greatest Batman scene of all time, jumping in the warehouse and taking out a whole bunch of dudes. But you know, we have a new Batman, and now it seems like we're about to get a new Superman, and I don't feel like I feel like Henry Cavill's been done so wrong. He wasn't even in Shazam. At the end of Shazam come into the lunchroom at the end of the movie, and he's with the kids, and you have Superman, and you have Superman walk across, and all you get is just his chest. Like, you don't even see his face, man. Like, they couldn't even get Henry Cavill to do the cameo. Like, that's just alarming. So right now, with the success of the MCU, right, and their smooth universe that they got over there, right, it's like DC is, we have no idea what direction they're going in, and the fact that they're picking and choosing off of either critical success or financial success of their movies, we can't get a universe that is stable. And the casualties, like a Henry Cavill or an Ezra Miller as the Flash, we're losing actors and characters that, quite frankly, didn't deserve to get the boot. So right now, we don't know if Henry Cavill's on or Henry Cavill's not on, but it's very disappointing to see that we don't even have a Man of Steel sequel in the works. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about, the Superman situation, and how do we have Henry Cavill, do we don't? And how do you feel about the DCEU so far? Like, there's a lot of ups and downs with that universe, and, I just want to hear from you guys. So remember to subscribe, share the content, share it with your mama, share it with your friends, share it with everybody, help educate all the nerds out there on this Superman situation in the DCEU. All right? I'm Haz Diesel, baby, and I just gave you the real.